Meantime, ICE raids are continuing to take place across California, and today the state Senate took up a resolution denouncing such raids. 17's Capitol correspondent Eitan Wallace takes us inside the passionate debate between Democrats and Republicans.
Strongly denounced the mass immigration raids.
That's the message Los Angeles State Senator Maria Elena Durazo and several of her Democratic colleagues shared Thursday just before the state Senate took up a vote on SJR 9. The resolution formally condemns ICE raids across the state. Those here speaking out against the raids and the person they blame at the very top, President Donald Trump.
What President Trump is doing is morally bankrupt.
Put a call into Trump and say, stop the madness, stop the inhumanity.
Civil rights activist Dolores Huerta, who co-founded the United Farm Workers Labor Union in the 1960s, came to the Capitol to urge lawmakers to support the resolution. She says she's especially concerned upon learning of undocumented people without violent criminal histories who've been picked up in recent ICE raids.
These are not criminals. These are ordinary human beings who have been supporting our country, doing all of the heavy work, all of the heavy lifting, feeding us, working in the fields, working in hotels, working in hospitals. I'm 95 years old, and I have never seen anything like this in my lifetime.
Her message echoed by Democrats on the Senate floor as they took up the resolution.
We have masked people with no ID, not displaying which agency that they're a part of, arresting people in our communities is appalling. It's unacceptable.
Go do your job, ICE, and stop terrorizing our communities.
It is very important that we speak out, and that's why I urge you all to vote for SJR 9.
But Republicans voiced concerns. The resolution did not call for an end to California's sanctuary state policies that limit cooperation between ICE and local law enforcement. Those policies, they argue, have made ICE's job difficult to go after true violent criminals.
Criminals should be removed and not shielded. Until California stops obstructing federal law, these destructive, dangerous enforcement actions will continue.
Despite those concerns, the resolution passed by a party line vote.
Resolution is adopted.
Separately, just 24 hours before that vote, this group of Democrats and Republicans in the Legislative Problem Solvers Caucus, including GOP Assemblymember Jeff Gonzalez, whose district extends to the U.S.-Mexico border, put partisanship aside to urge support for a pathway to legal status for undocumented people with no violent history. They're also calling for border security and due process.
The main message is that the community is asking for us to come up with solutions, not division. They want us to stop with the partisanship and start working in partnership. We want unity, we want common sense, and we want action.
Now, of course, really only the U.S. Congress has the authority to enact comprehensive immigration reform legislation nationwide. Lawmakers in the Problem Solvers Caucus in this building tell me they're in touch with their counterparts in the Congressional Problem Solvers Caucus to address this very issue and get the ball rolling. At the state capitol, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.